Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, February the 10th, 2017. Today we're going to discuss a new exploration video I put out in case you missed it. We're going to also discuss auctions and fixed price listings. Also, you sold me junk. That's going to be a fun topic, I can assure you. And we're going to discuss your comments and concerns from last week's video. So let's get started right now with everything. The reason why I'm inside is because, number one, it's 22 degrees out. Number two, we had literally almost a foot of snow yesterday. So before we get started with the eBay video, let's cut to a quickie snowblower clip, because I know you guys love that. Alright guys, so that's what I was doing yesterday. I never left the house all day. The whole area was basically shut down because of the storm. Luckily, eBay sales kept coming in. I had a basically pretty good eBay sales week. Some days were very slow, but other days were very busy. But when the dust cleared, sales were good. In last week's video, I noticed we talked about the post office opening media mail, and something about that video spurred a lot of interest. I got over 1,500 views on last week's video, which is very good, more than usual. Usually it's close to 1,000 or so. So apparently that topic touched a nerve and piqued a lot of interest, and that's good. I read your comments, and most of you agreed that the seller that I discussed should have honored the buyer's winning bid of $1.25, even though the item was worth a lot more money. And that's how I feel too. Sellers should honor the winning bids. Which leads me into the next topic of auctions versus fixed price listings. I myself have been using fixed price listings for years. I love them. They're hassle-free, they're maintenance-free, and you never have to worry about any unpaid items. Guys, there may be some items that are better served in the auction format, but I would like to know for you guys, in the most part, do you list mainly fixed price or do you list mainly auctions? Me, I'm fixed priced, and I love it. It's hassle-free. Everybody has to pay, and it's important that you require immediate payment with your fixed price listings. That takes all the hassle out of it. You'll never get another non-paying bidder ever. Now, I am still noticing cases where the post office is charging considerably more to ship than UPS. It happened again twice this week. I'm talking a lot of money. In one case, I had a box going out to California. They wanted $41 for the post office, priority mail. The same service, UPS, $22 and change. It's a no-brainer. So do your shopping before you print that label, guys. Check where you're getting your best dollar value. I notice if I'm shipping on the East Coast, because I live on the East Coast, the post office is always cheaper. But if I'm going out west and the item is, let's say, 16 by 16 by 8 and has any weight to it, or even if it doesn't have any weight to it, you need to go with UPS. In case you guys didn't catch it, the other day I uploaded a new exploration video, specifically a long forgotten tunnel in Newark, New Jersey. So if any of you guys have not caught that, if I remember, I will put a link in the description box below, because I know there are some people that really get into the exploration videos, and quite frankly I enjoy making them myself, but they do take a lot of time and labor, and then I have to film on location and I have to watch out for the elements and other things as well. So yeah. Now, some people have been complaining that they're losing their cha-ching noise on their iPhones. I don't know if you guys are or aren't. With me, it can be iffy. For instance, if I get a sale, I may get the cha-ching noise, or I may just get that piano music. You know the piano music I mean? The kind you get when somebody asks you a question through the eBay contact system. So I mean, it does come and go. I don't know what's causing it, but I do know it's pretty far widespread. A lot of people have been complaining about it on the Facebook groups. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about the eBay contact system, and you sold me junk, because I think you guys are going to enjoy this story. Now, the eBay contact system is used for people to talk about items they've purchased or items they intend to purchase or may want to purchase and they have a legit question. It can also be used for things like when they want to offer you less than you're asking for your item, which is all legit. I know a lot of you guys don't like lowball offers, but they don't bother me. They don't bother me a bit, because sometimes I can swing those people over, but more often I cannot. But you never know. Still, a lowball offer is a legit reason to use the eBay contact system. At this time, I'm going to stop and take a drink from this ceremonial mug. Oh yeah, yeah. Now, for those of you guys who've been watching my videos over the years, you know that there are two things that bum me out regarding the eBay contact system. And that's when people use it other than to ask about buying an item or about whether the item is correct for their application. It's what I call abuse. And here are two cases that happened this week that have happened periodically over the years, but not for a while. One is a guy contacted me and said, "Joe, I see you're selling 4 hubs for $100. I have the same hubs as you do. I would like you to buy them for $75 from me. I will send you pictures of all the hubs I have, and then you can pay me through PayPal." Now that's, number one, that's wrong, all right? That, number one, it's selling off eBay, which is against eBay rules, all right? And these people are so freaking lazy. They will not list the item themselves. I hate that. It bugs me out like crazy. They see I'm selling it for $100 and they want $75. All right? Now where am I going to make any money on that? If they said, "I see you're selling it for $100 and I'll sell you mine for $25, then maybe I'll listen to them. But these greedy people do not want to do any work. I would like to know if any of you have been experiencing this, or have you experienced it in the past? Comment below, please. I know what happened to Gary the coin guy a while back, because he was telling me on the phone. But that's something that irks me, all right? And I actually thought, it happened the other day, I actually thought about reporting the guy to eBay. But it is tough to report somebody that's circumventing eBay like that. Because I looked at it, I tried to follow the links, and after about 15 minutes I gave up. I said, screw it. But what really irked me about this guy, I checked out his history. He's been a member since 2014. His feedback is 0. He has never bought or sold a single thing on eBay. Yet he wants to come and cash out on me. That is crazy, I think. and it's just plain wrong, and it's against eBay rules. Another thing that has happened to me over the years, but not lately, is what I called "you sold me junk." I want to tell you this story, guys, because this has happened to me. It used to happen quite a bit in the early days of eBay. Lately, it hasn't happened for a really long time, but it happened yesterday, Thursday. So yesterday I get a contact through the eBay contact system from a guy, and he says something like this: "The hubcap fell off within 2 days. Thanks a lot, buddy." And you can tell the guy's unhappy and he's in a nasty frame of mind. So I'm like, oh my God, let me see what hubcap he bought from me. And I recognized his user ID and the item he was talking about because he had been contacting me on it a few weeks ago. It was a Ford hubcap. And first he said to me, "Will you take less for this item?" I was asking, like, let's say $45 with free shipping. And he said, "Will you take $35 and will it fit my application?" And he told me what he had. So I wrote back and I said, "Sir, yes, this hubcap will fit your vehicle. No problem whatsoever." Now, I really didn't want to go down to $35 because that was going to hurt, but it was a slow day and he caught me at a weak moment. So I said what I always say. I said, "Sir, I will drop the price to $35, but only if you buy the item today." Okay? That's an example of a guy throwing me what I call a low ball offer. It wasn't super unreasonable, but it was going to be tight. But I was still willing to dicker with the guy. I agreed to it, as long as he would buy the item that day. I never heard from him again. He was gone. Bang. I put the item out of my mind. Until last night, when he wrote me that snotty contact. So I searched back, and he never bought anything from me. So then I checked his feedback, and I saw he bought the item from another hubcap dealer. Okay? So I know what he did. He mistook me for that other guy. So I wrote back to him and said, "What are you talking about? You say you lost the hubcap, but you never bought anything from me." He never responded. By now he probably realizes he attacked the wrong guy. This is something that used to happen to me during the early days of eBay quite a bit. I mean, they would not only contact me through eBay, they would call me up and they'd be screaming, "You jerk, you sold me a lousy part." "Whoa, Jack, calm down. What kind of car do you have?" And they'd tell me, and I'd say, "I don't even have that. How could I have sold it to you? What does it say on the receipt?" "Well, you didn't send me a receipt." And I say, "I send the receipt to every single customer. What does it say on the box? Go get the box." Then he'd get the box and he'd say, oh, wait a minute. It's not you. It's John Smith. Why am I calling you? Exactly, I'd say. Why are you calling me? You didn't buy it from me. So that's my question, guys. Have any of you guys ever gotten an irate buyer yelling at you, saying that you sold him junk when you never sold him anything at all? That used to happen quite a bit, as I said. It hasn't happened in a while, but it happened yesterday. So I thought I would throw that out there and see what you guys thought of it. Guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thanks for watching. I hope you found something in this video helpful to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up below. Remember, I make these videos to try and help you sell on eBay. I am a seller friend, not a seller critic. Thanks for watching. I will see you next Friday night, hoping all your eBay sales are good ones, and peace! Yeah!